Hello, 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 everybody! How is everyone doing on this fine day? It has been a quick minute since I did a stream here. Oh, that voice crack. I already have to drink water. How is everyone doing on this fine day? I saw, who was it? I was reading through this before I started a little bit, and Seer, you are speaking absolute heresy at the moment. That you just keep saying the Bills are going to win. Now, personally, for this weekend, I think the Super Bowl is going to be the Bills and the Packers. But, Seer, that is absolute heresy that I saw coming out of your mouth today. That just hurts me. I don't like that you are so certain that it's going to happen, but how is everyone doing on this fun day? Hello, Prison Mike. Hello, Mama Tadpole. Hello, Elite Game Over. Hello, RDS, Drumstick. Tadpole Paparazzi. Who am I missing? Trent! Sirius, how are you doing? Who am I missing? Oh boy, there's a lot. Oh boy. Prince of New York, Toxic, Colia? Eero, Greg, Tucker, how are you doing? Avuri, Salbert, how are you? Richard, Jamie, Dylan, Nick. I think I got every- Oh wait, no, Swaggy, Raid, Katie, John. John, why are you Johned over, not bend over? Come on. Jamin STL, how are you doing? Alright, I think I got everybody. Okay. How are you guys doing on this fine day? Hey, thank you, Jayton, for the donation. The Bills gonna win. Go Bills. Jayton, look, I'm not against it. For those of y'all who do not know, today there's going to be the winner of, yeah, there it is. Thank you, Jayton, for the donation. For those of you who don't know, today there are going to be the AFC and the NFC championship games, which are the two different conferences in the NFL, and the winner of those games will go on to play in the Super Bowl. I'm hoping that the Chiefs make it, but in all honesty, I don't know about that. Okay, so before we actually get started on anything today, I wanted to show off. Why does my mic feel so weird? This is the first stream I've done back up at school as well. So, my mic just feels weird being in my face right. Hold on. Can I get this to be somewhere? It's kind of just in my face right now, and it's annoying me. What if I flipped it up? No, that's even worse. Sorry, I didn't get this figured out before I started it, because I kind of just started. How's that? That's alright. That does not feel right, but that's alright. Before we get started, I did want to show off, I have been working quite a bit over here in this area. I don't remember exactly what we had the last time that I did a stream, but over here, I have this area. Okay, Lamau. The Bills have as many Super Bowls as you. Yikes. Over here, I've basically just been clearing out a big-ass area where I'm just, you know, I want to have it ready to where anytime that I'm ready to build a tower here, I can basically just do it however I want. Because I don't know if you guys saw before, I think it was right about here-ish is where we had the towers kind of, or just the flattened area kind of end. And I didn't want it to be something where I was just going to constantly be having to work on it. So basically the last week without streaming, I have been clearing out this whole area. And I know it doesn't look like a lot, but do I have them still over here? I think they're over, where are they? They're over there. Oh shoot. I brought in something like 8 shulker boxes of dirt. No, that's more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? I think that's 11. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. I think this is 11 shulker boxes right here that I brought in just of pure dirt that I placed all around here. And it still wasn't even enough to get it over to the ocean over here. So, but it doesn't really matter that I did all that. The basis of it is now we have enough spots where, when the time comes to build more towers, I will be able to do this for, I mean, I could probably get a couple dozen towers in the spaces that I have now. So this will just leave it for a while so that I don't have to constantly be working on that. The roads are still looking a little shabby, so I'll need to get those done at some point, but that's not something I really care about today. Today, we are going to be building another tower. Today's stream will probably be a bit short. I know, like, during Christmas break, I was getting, like, sometimes I would do, like, 4-hour-long streams. I don't know if we're gonna get that long today. It'll probably be more like 2 hours today, but we're just gonna have fun with it. So how are you guys doing? John Dover, what's poppin'? You're sorry, Sir. Sir, you don't need to apologize. That's the thing. We do, like, a, Here, I gotta take my blanket off. We do a thing with my friends where, what's it called? Where we, like, pick who we think is going to what on earth? My screen that has the stream open just shut off for a second, and I'm not sure why. We do a thing where we pick who we think is going to win each game, and as much as I love the Chiefs, I did not pick the Chiefs to win today's game. I picked the Buffalo Bills to win. Now, I would love to be wrong. You do not realize how happy I would be if I was wrong, and the Chiefs did end up winning today. I just don't know if they have it in them. So I want to do something with stone. We have a lot of dark oak. I can work with that. What other building blocks should I make this one out of? What should I do this out of? What's poppin', Max? How are you doing? SBW, how are you doing? You played Minecraft for 10 hours straight and built a whole city? Were you doing it in creative? Because that's enough time to get like 3 towers done, maybe. I have another statue. Oh, did I not show that off? Okay, well, part of that is I made another... Well, I'm not going to show that off. That's another video that you're going to have to wait to see. But yes, I did do that a little bit. You're a little sus of Tom. Tom Brady has been in more conference championships games than the Chief do in franchise history. Okay, but he also cheated, so... Just putting that out there. I'm clearly on Bedrock. Yes, I am on Bedrock. Do you guys have any ideas of what I should build out of? I have stone. I think we'll do stone for the flooring, dark oak, and what else? Do I have enough black stone I can do stuff out of? I just have a bunch of stuff that I got. Do I have... We could do basalt. Although I feel like I did that fairly recently. What do we have? Shroom lights. Soul torches. We could do white concrete. That's not a bad one. Oh, polished black stone brick. Okay. We're just gonna work with a couple of blocks that I absolutely love. I'm not even gonna... I don't care. I don't care that we already... Well, no, that's... Isn't that spruce? Hold on. This is spruce, right? Yeah, so technically I've never done this color palette over here. Even though I very much so did that color palette over there. He didn't cheat. The team cheated. Oh, that's why he specifically got suspended. You're right. You're right. Tom Brady didn't cheat. It was just the team that cheated. He had nothing to do with it. And that's why he got suspended. I'm sorry, that was a little aggressive. As much as I say, see, President Mike, you are a bit of a Tom Brady apologist. He most certainly cheated. He definitely cheated. They had the text that said he did it. I'm just saying, President Mike, again, I'm not saying that I necessarily, well, I'm not a huge fan of the Patriots in general, but Tom Brady specifically did cheat. I don't know how you're gonna claim that. Whatever. That's your decision. What's poppin', Mob Bob? How are you doing? Doing good. You've been at your dad's for a few days, so you haven't been online too much. Past 8:30. Well, hello, random guy. I hope you're having a Gucci one. Okay. So how should we make this tower? Let's go back to my old city, and we can get some inspiration from that, because I really had no idea what I was going to be doing. 49ers will be in the Super Bowl next season, guaranteed. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. They really regret. I know people are just going to be like, oh, you know, they had a ton of injuries and stuff like that, but I don't think the injuries really hurt them as much as people will claim they did. I think Jimmy G is a system quarterback. I think he's better than Jared Goff, but I don't think he's good enough to... I think they need a better quarterback, personally. I don't even hate the Niners. I just think they need a better quarterback, and they would do a lot better. Because, like, Garoppolo is not a terrible quarterback. He's just, like... I'd say he's pretty average. That's the issue he has. Love to see me back. What's up, Lucas? Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, because this week, you know, the first week, at least in college, is usually, like, syllabus stuff. So we go over the syllabus, we do almost nothing. But all of my classes are doing this stupid thing now, where they just ran, like... I think I have one class where I have to do a discussion every week. I have one where, I think I have a couple where I'm going to have a quiz every single week. So, you know, normally in classes I'm able to get ahead a little bit. Or like, you know, you'll have a test and then you'll have a couple weeks where you're free. I don't know if I'm going to have that this semester. So, we'll just have to figure it out. What's poppin', Grant? How are you doing? How are you doing? This says a lot about society. Do I have advice on building a city? I think my best advice for this would probably be just, like, figure out something you enjoy building and then do it, like, a ridiculous number of times. Like, that's the only reason I have my city here, which I guess we can show off since we're here. I just love building towers, so I make just stupid amounts of them, and then we just go from there. And that's all it is. I kind of like that design. I hate the colors of that. Why did I build that? That's just gross. Why did I do... Oh, wait, no. Gnarly built that tower, didn't he? Hold on. Is there a name on this? What just... Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, that's something. Can I hit you guys without... No, I didn't mean to hit you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy. Why did it do that? Hold on. What are you guys wearing? Can I get your bow? Oh, you guys kind of suck. Alright, let's trap these guys in Gnarly's house. That sounds a lot worse than I meant that to. Gnarly, I'm sorry, but your house is going to... How did... Oh, no, that's from when I blew up my mansion. Okay, I didn't realize I did that. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, I blew up a mansion that used to be there, and that's why I have that statue there. I forgot that I did that. Whoops. You hate to see it. Alright, we'll just throw all these guys into my mansion then. And then, do I have any blocks? Yeah, I got some birch. We can just trap them in here. I know it's not moral, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Don't lie, Tadpole, it was the injuries. No, the injuries were part of it. I'm not gonna say, like, they should not have been as bad as, like, look, there were injuries on that team, but they fell apart. They were a horrible team. Like, they just kind of sucked after that point. I think, like, the Niners, I'm not gonna act like they weren't hurt at all by it, but you also cannot act like, you know, they should have fallen apart. For it being the team that was in the Super Bowl last year, you have a few injuries, because that's the thing, their defense was still very good after they had those injuries. Like, their defense was still pretty serviceable. It was their offense mostly that fell apart, and they didn't have that many injuries. They had Kittle go down. Garoppolo, I still don't think is all that insanely good. Obviously, he's pretty good. You don't get to be a starting quarterback in the NFL without being pretty good. But I don't think injuries were as much of a part of it as people may think it is. Deshaun to San Francisco? No. No. I don't think Deshaun's going to San Francisco one bit. It would be neat if he did. And they would definitely be a very good team if that happened. Because, like I said, I don't... Did one of these... Oh, no, I think that's from the skeleton I killed. I don't know. I think Deshaun... I think it'd be dumb if he went to the Jets. He should go to Miami. Miami would be a great spot for him. I don't think Tua is their long-time answer. Because I know it's early in his career, but watching Tua just worried me. Because for a guy his size, and he's probably taller than I am, but for a guy his size, you really need to be a lot more mobile than that. Alright, trap him in there. Beautiful. Now you guys are stuck in there and you can't go anywhere. Alright, what tower? I like the design of this tower, but obviously I hate that color. Well, we're not doing that color anyway. Should we build one like that? Let's see. If I did it like this, I would want to have... I'm obviously not going to use... I don't know why I used logs for this. That's just so ugly. Yeah, Gnarly must have built that. I would never have done something like that. I'm thinking we could do... We could do Blackstone around the outside. This is also a lot wider than I'm actually going to make my tower. Blackstone around the outside. And then... Yeah, I have an idea for that. We can work with that. That's serviceable. I'm okay with that. Oh, wait, no. I got to go to Grand Central Station. That's right. We got screwed. We had 31 plus players injured. I don't know. I don't think injuries hurt you as much as you think they did. Like, I think... Look, if your players were not, like... Like, most of your players that went down, you had decent replacements for. I would say Kittle is the one that you guys really didn't have much of an answer for when he went down. But Raheem Mostert, you guys did. No, you want to talk about someone getting screwed. I got screwed in fantasy. Like, I would say the Giants losing Saquon was a big deal. That was rough. What's poppin', Byra? How are you doing? How's my day going? I'm doing alright, Esbo. I'm doing pretty good. GK is probably our best... Oh, George Kittle. He very well could be your... I liked Raheem Mostert. I really do. I drafted him. And that man, when he played, was pretty good. But he didn't play, like, at all. I think my favorite thing was he played for, like, a couple of games at the beginning of the season. Then got injured for, like, what, 5 weeks? Came back and was injured again by the half? What was that? That was just rough. What nice kneecaps you have on Instagram would be a shame if they were broken. You good, Eric? Are you threatening me? I don't need that. What's poppin', Coben? How are you doing? Hello, Johnny. How are you? I don't know. You never played Minecraft in a straight one time. We're past 4. I don't even know what that means. Did I read that wrong? If you wanna, I don't know. I've never played Minecraft in a straight one time. We're past 4 to 5. I don't even know what that means. I'm sorry. I have no idea what that means. I also don't know why I grabbed all of these. What bow is that? Power? Oh, they were enchanted, but they sucked. Okay. That's not good at all. What's poppin', Elizabeth? How are you doing? You're British, so you don't know anything about what I'm talking about. I'm talking about football. American football. And there was a team called the 49ers who were like one of the best teams last year, who went to the Super Bowl, who didn't even make the playoffs this year. And they're saying it was all because of injury, but I feel like if you were a championship caliber team, a couple of injuries should not have absolutely killed you. I think a team that got screwed over were the Titans this year. The Titans were better than last year, and they somehow did worse. The Cowboys were going to be bad anyway, but I feel like they would have won their division if Dak didn't go down. That was rough. That was just rough. Okay. So, I know I got the idea for it. Sorry if I go quiet here for the first little bit of you know, putting in the ground. Oh, I need to get glass too. Oh well. Sorry if I go quiet here while I'm putting in the foundation of this tower. So it'll be like that on the sides, I think. And then just a whole heap of that. And then we'll go... Do we do 3? We'll do 4 across. We'll make this a wide boy. And then... What do we want to do like that? And then into... Is that right? That looks kind of weird, but I don't care. We'll just keep that. Okay. So into 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, no. That needs to be out one more. So we're doing 4 across. We're doing 4 across. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good there. And then we'll do one more. 4. Then in 1. And then 4 more. And then that ought to be good. Okay. Beautiful. The stream's lagging, but you don't think it's... You think it's just your bad Wi-Fi? Yeah, no, I'm looking at the stream on my phone. It looks pretty good from my phone. I think we're chilling on it. Also, like, the Wi-Fi here... The Wi-Fi at my house is odd from time to time. I blame our ISP for it at times. But, like, I can get better Wi-Fi at home than I can here. Except, like... It's weird. If I'm using the Wi-Fi at night, it'll be, like, twice as good as it is here. But, you know, the Wi-Fi at school is very consistent. I'll give it that. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. How's that look? Is that good? I'm concerned about this being very ugly, but I think this is going alright. Yeah, how thick is that? Hold on. This looks a lot thicker than most of them. Is that gonna be an issue? But do I care? I don't think I do. You just don't know much about football, so you don't know what we're talking about. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm just saying, you know, the football season is coming to a close here soon. So, lucky enough for you guys who don't know much about football, I won't be talking about it a lot. Then I'll be talking about baseball, because I love baseball. But, do I want that to be in like that? Does it look good having it like that? Hold on. I want to make sure that this doesn't look just horrendous. I don't like that. Hold on. What if we push that out a little bit? Something about that just being in like that just looks weird. What if we put it like that? I screwed that up. What if we put it like that? That's decent, but it's not great. If we got rid of these, would it be better? That's ugly. Why is that so ugly? Okay. Should we just bust this down and put it going in right here? Again, sorry that I'm not reading the chat right now. I'm trying to, like, make sure that I get this going pretty decently. How is that? Yeah, okay. I hate... Because I feel like I overused that design. But I still feel like that's just better. Okay, that means we just have to shorten this side of the building. Luckily, we didn't get too far. 1, 2, 3, 4... Like that, right? Yeah. And then in 2, I suppose. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That, okay, that ought to be better. Am I at school? Yes. I should also clarify, I'm in college. I'm not just in high school. like swatting at my school, or squatting at my school. Yeah. 3, 4. So, living up here, the Wi-Fi is just different. I wouldn't say, the Wi-Fi here isn't necessarily better, because one of my I don't know why it does this here. Anytime I, like, shut my computer off, or, like, really just put it to sleep, because I put my computer to sleep every night, when I do that, it disconnects my computer from the Wi-Fi every night, for whatever reason. Well, I guess I use Ethernet, but, like, when I'm at home, as soon as I turn the computer on, it's immediately connected to the internet. But here, I have to wait, like, 5 minutes before it'll do that. Okay, then I probably ought to fix this one, too. But, yeah. Grant, you should build a bunch of, like, building type... What? Of, like, building types of things useful for farms. Oh! Wait. Oh, I make a baseball stadium? By the way, I want your permission on that. Yeah, no, feel free. Anytime, if you see me build anything, and you want to build it in your own world, feel free to. Most of these things, I didn't just come up with on my own. I would say if you somehow, like, figure out a way to rebuild my entire city, maybe I would appreciate a little credit, but, like, no, if you see a tower or something you want to build, go for it. I didn't make any of these, but yeah. Do any of my classmates, teachers, anything like that know about my YouTube channel? Well, they do now, thanks to my roommate. We had to do, for one of our classes, I hate these. I hate these with a passion. Because, like, in one of my classes, first of all, we have to do these, like, BS discussion board things that I absolutely hate. Because it's always some stupid stuff that's, like, oh, what was it? In the syllabus, she said, like, anytime anybody responds to you, make sure you respond to them. But you're only going to get points for, like, you have to make a discussion, you have to post, like, a discussion question, or, like, you know, it was... When she said this would, like, take the place of, like, in class, she would just have you talk to people. But it's, like, you know, it's a very formatted way of doing, that's 4, right? Yeah. It's a very formatted way of doing it, where she's, like, you know, post a discussion question, and then respond to 2 people's discussion questions. That's all you get points for, but then she's like, oh, also respond to everybody who responds to yours. And I'm like, why on earth would I do that, if I don't know it? Anyway, I posted mine. And the first one was just, I felt brain dead doing that. Because the question was like, what was it? It was like, you know, what's your name? What's your major? What year are you? That type of stuff. And then post one interesting fact about yourself. And I cannot tell you how many people, it's like, you know, their name is like, I don't know, Samantha or something. And what's one interesting fact about you? I watch Netflix. Oh my gosh, you're so original. Those just drove me up a wall. So, like, finding ones to respond to. I think the more interesting ones were, like, somebody said they liked Star Wars. That was it. And so my interesting fact is that I'm an Eagle Scout, which also is not interesting. I realize that, but I also don't want to respond to people. But my roommate decided to pull the old switcheroo and tell people that his roommate is a YouTuber. Yeah, he said a semi-famous YouTuber. And then somebody decided to ask who it was, and I said, on Ja, don't you tell them, and he told them my name. I just told him your real name. I just told him your screen name. He put my screen name. Well, my real name, whatever. I guess they may not realize I'm in the class, but yeah, they put my screen name. He put my screen name in there. So if you're seeing this from, you know, the class, I'll call it CJ for those y'all who know what it is. If you're seeing this from the class, don't worry about it. You don't need to know me. I mean, hello, welcome. I hope you're enjoying it, but yeah. Do I online? Where do I go to school? I'm not saying where I go to school. I'm not saying. How many cities do I have? This is my 3rd city on this world. I've built all of them on one world. So how does that look? Oh, that's cute. Okay, I like that. That's a good one. And then we'll just make these 3 tall. 1, 2, 3. And then like that. But yeah, I may get some people watching from one of my classes. I actively try. Well, see, because I made the mistake of last year when because I don't like talking about my YouTube channel too much. Because first of all, if people from real life found it, every interaction I've had, like Lil Davey, I think I just saw him in here. Yeah, don't worry everybody, I'm here on the stream, it can be good now. Like, Lil Davey's a great example of everyone in real life that knows about my YouTube channel makes fun of me for it. And like, I mean, let's be honest, that's my own fault for doing that. I guess my mom doesn't. My mom's probably the one exception of the person who does make fun of me for it. And I guess Memley's pretty nice about it. Most people make fun of me about it. But in one of my classes, I think it was like a... What was it? It was like an interpersonal communications class. I made the mistake of like during... Because, I don't know. I don't do a lot of stuff. So the interesting fact about me is like, oh, I'm an Eagle Scout and I do YouTube. And I made the mistake of last year talking about that. And then my professor's response was like, oh, I need to get you to plug my, like, Baptist church on YouTube. So from that day forward, I decided, hey, I never need to do that again. That was a dumb one. What's poppin', MK Master? How are you doing? I'm doing alright today. I'm very stressed. See, I was gonna say I strategically did it. I very much so did not strategically do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be watching... And I don't like getting I don't like getting back on the football thing so much because I know you guys aren't always the biggest fans. I strategically planned that I would be going to the gym today during the AFC game because for those y'all who don't know, I'm a big Chiefs fan and I'm very scared they're going to lose to the Bills today. Very scared. I want the Chiefs to win. I want the Chiefs to repeat as champs. But I don't know if they're going to be able to beat... Oh my gosh. I don't know if they're going to be able to beat the Bills. I definitely don't know if they can beat the Packers. Hey, if it's Chiefs and Tampa Bay, I think they got a shot. Green Bay is dangerous though. They scare me. I don't know. Oh, do I do online school? I mean, all of my classes are online, so I don't know how you would consider that. I live on campus, and I do well, I will be doing research. I officially signed the contract for it this past week. So, I will be doing research in a more formal setting than I was before. Because before I was just doing research with the professor. And now I'm signed up for like a special thing. And I'm technically getting paid for it. So, big ups, big ups. Yo, this is the first stream I got to Civ live. I'm a big fan. Well, hello, Dylan. How are you doing? This is a weirder one because, I don't know, when I did the streams like day after day, I definitely got into a rhythm of it. So, it felt a little weird starting the stream today, but we're having fun. You have Monday online school, and then you go Tuesday, Thursday, and every second Friday online or the other days. See, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. I feel like some classes are much better online. Like, personally, I think I prefer synchronous to asynchronous, because the asynchronous classes, I get lazy on. When they're asynchronous, like, oh my gosh, I had this issue with biochemistry last year, or last semester, that I'm gonna try and not do again, where it was, you know, oh wait, no, that's not how that's supposed to be. This should be right in the middle, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, it should be in the middle here. Where... I don't know if y'all have done this to this point, but it was the type of thing of, you know, we would have a test every month or so, and so, for all intents and purposes, I was only in that class every month or so, because I would just binge watch all of the lectures up until that point on, like, the day before the test, and then we'd take the test. Which, luckily for me, it's like, I'm taking biochemistry after doing organic chemistry, and general chemistry, and I was taking a molecular biology class, so there was so much overlap to all my other classes that, like, there was very little new well, there was one test that was a lot of new information, but aside from one test, there was very little new information that I needed for that, so, I don't know. That's why I don't like asynchronous classes, because it allows you to just get lazy, and just, like, ignore it for a while. So, I gotta try and not do that. What's poppin', Eric? Oh, hello, Hindrance. Welcome back. What's my credit card information? I don't think I'm gonna say that. Russian Jesus. What's poppin', A-person? How are you doing? Guten Morgen. It's actually afternoon here. I was about to hop on my PlayStation and play Warzone. Well, good luck. Grant, I make fun of you for everything you do. That's fair, Lil Davey. That is fair. I don't know about that. Well, I'm trying to think. Is there anything you didn't make fun of me for? No, there's just about everything I've done. I suppose. You didn't make fun of me for Funky Monkey Friday or Medea, though. Medea's just a national treasure. Too funny. You just started a realm because of me? Well, best of luck on that realm. I hope it goes well. Stick with it. That's my only That's my only advice for it. Ooh, 52 likes. Hey, if you're watching the stream and you're enjoying what you're seeing, I would love it if you gave a like. That would be big ups. You're late. Nah, you're chilling. How long have we been? Oh, we've been going for half an hour already. I have gotten almost nothing done on this tower up to this point. It's probably because I ran back to the city and then just looked around for a little while. But normally I like to get more stuff done before then. What's poppin' the Yeet Man? How are you doing? Also, I forgot to say hello, Pizza Man and Skater. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Pog. I'm still annoyed about what they did with Pog. Again, I don't know. I don't entirely know why they did it, but if you don't know, they removed the PogChamp emote from Twitch. I believe that my brother said that it was because he became like a conspiracy theorist. But at the same time, I feel like the meme transcends the individual who created it, you know? They didn't have to do that to him. I don't know if I like that. You can just shout your cam off in boring classes and be like not there. No, that's okay, that's, but like, it depends on the class. I'm not gonna say you know, I would never admit to doing something like that. There is the potential that I had a class like that last semester where I would just not care because it was stuff that like I didn't really need to, you know, I'm never gonna say that I actually did that. But the classes I'm taking this semester, I very much so cannot do that. Like, there's one class that I considered doing it for, except my professor told us that, you know, and I don't know why he decided to do this, but, like, all of my classes are recorded anyway, and, like, 90% of the professors, when they record the lectures, are like, oh, I understand things come up, and, like, oh, maybe something came up while you were in class and you couldn't pay as well of attention, so I'm going to post the lectures. I have one professor who's just like, nah, you show up to class or you ain't getting the notes. So, the one class I slightly considered that for, I am unable to do that. Other than that, it's like, the asynchronous ones, you only watch those when you need to learn about them. So, like, there's no point to just, like, not pay attention. You kind of have to, unless you just really don't care, but yeah. What's up? What's poppin'? 60? I hope is how you say that. How are you doing? Also, what's poppin', Ace? No, Tended, what I meant is, though, in my world, build a bunch of house-sized things with basement, and stuff with farms inside, and storage or your baseball stadium. Which should I build? Personally, I love my baseball stadium, but it is just a mess. I've like never played in that thing, so I don't know if I'd recommend building it. Build something that you actually want to build. I feel like, you know, if you did something with a bunch of farms, you might actually get some usage out of that. So maybe do that. I really want to donate, but I spent all my money on Minecraft Bedrock, and hey, it's all good, Dylan. It's all good. I appreciate you if you donate, but if you don't, I don't have any problems with that. I appreciate you watching. And like, if you don't like the stream, that's where we have an issue. You are Russian Jesus. I said that, Russian Jesus. I already said that. When you hear Tadpole say to like the video, me, oh no, if I click off the live stream to like the video, I lose the chat. Okay, I don't know if that's a joke or what. If you click to like the video and the chat goes away, there's a little button to open the chat again. Yee. Vladimir Putin, I don't know how you're doing right now. Because don't you have some guy that you just imprisoned, that you tried to poison, then imprisoned, and then, you know, he still has people protesting you? I don't know if you're doing so well, Putin. I don't know about that. Have I ever tried Call of Duty? Back in the day, I went hard in Call of Duty. I have since gotten very bad at Call of Duty because I haven't played it in years. But, like, Black Ops 2 was my jam. I remember that was, like, one of the first games I played quite a lot. And I was the first person in my clan to get Prestige Master. I was very proud of it. It meant absolutely nothing, but I was very proud of it. And I got all diamond weapons on that as well. What's poppin', Drew? How are you doing? Hey, Grant. When are you going to build something that's not another skyscraper? Lil Davey. Okay, hold on. I haven't shown this off in a quick... Well, when I was doing the live streams, I showed it off. The last, like, 3 or 4 or, like, a bunch of live streams that I did, I wasn't even working on a tower. And you're gonna say, when am I gonna do something other than a tower? Let's get over here. I built this town hall the last couple streams, and that's all you have to say to me? We built this outer part. And then I think the last stream, we were working on the inside like this. I did a lot that was not just doing skyscrapers, and this is what you say to me. How could you have done this to me, little Davey? I tried my best. Come on. Come on. I boosted your server with Discord with my Nitro boost, but I had to transfer it because my friend wanted me to boost his server. Hey, it's all good, Dylan. I appreciate the boost. Very kind, very kind. Yes, Rain, I do remember you. Thank you. Will you ever play 2B3T? You mean 2B2T? Oh, you're gonna sub? Thank you very much, Oceanic. I appreciate that. You are now watching the NFC Championship. See, I wish the AFC Championship game was earlier. Because that's the one I don't particularly want to watch, because it's going to stress me out. It's very much so going to stress me out. If you want to give me updates from time to time on the NFC Championship game, let me know, because I am intrigued to see... Oh, how did I fall off? Actually, we do need to do the flooring, so we could actually get started on that. If you want to give me updates from time to time, I would appreciate it. Because that is the one game I kind of wanted to watch. And I know if I pulled it, because I'm watching the stream on my phone, not my iPad today. Because my iPad got really low. I know if I pulled that up on my iPad, I would not be talking nearly as much as I probably should be. So yeah, what's poppin', Meg? How are you doing? How do you get all these materials? It's a mixture. The Blackstone I almost certainly duplicated. Because I think I had mentioned, to get like the packed ice, I went back and checked. The duplication video that I made like a couple months ago still does work. That duplication glitch still does work, so I know a couple of people were asking me about it. So I probably got the Blackstone that way. The Dark Oak, I just planted a ton of them and was breaking them. So the Dark Oak is real. That's all it is. How old am I? I'm not going to give my real age away, but I'm above the age of 18. What now? I'm above the age of consent. Oh, boy. I shouldn't have said that. That's what my roommate just told me to say. The stream delay is big. It's not as big as you might think. It's that I'm very slow at reading the chat. That's the issue. Like, anytime I see the screen, I try to read from the top down, just to make sure I try and get as many people as said something as possible. But I'm not perfect. My bad. My bad, my bad. Okay, and then the dirt will just keep. And let's get some stone. I'm not going to be fancy with it. I'm not going to go and, like, try and do some, like, smooth stone or anything. We're just going to do stone slabs for this. And that ought to be good. By the way, I'm new to this stream. Could you tell me something about your world? The world is 6.5, coming up on 7 years old. I started it on Xbox 360 edition. And then I transferred it to the Xbox One edition. Then to Bedrock on the Xbox One. And now to Windows 10 edition. It's a lot of fun. This is my third city. I'm calling it Tadshire. If you haven't, or not Tadshire, this is Tended Groves. If you haven't seen it, I did a world tour like 6 months. Well, was it? Hold on. I did it in June. I did it in like the beginning of June last year. So if you want to check that out, I feel like that's a great starting off point. None of this city is in that. Although recently I did do a tour of the shopping district that I created, which is something I did over like the winter break. So if you want to check that out, I feel like that's a decent spot to get started. But yeah, how am I doing, MK Master? I'm doing good. I feel like I thought I had answered you. My bad. My bad. So far, school hasn't been much of an issue. But I mean, it's literally a weekend. Most of the professors don't give you a lot of stuff until... Once I'm like a month in, that's when I'll know just how much time it takes to do stuff. Like a couple of weeks, it'll be alright. You're gonna go watch Hermitcraft and come back? Have a Gucci one, Blizzard. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. You just subbed. Thank you very much, Team Cracks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Surdex, how are you doing? I'm 19. Maybe. Maybe. I'm above the age of 18. I'll tell you that much. And I'm under the age of 65. Somewhere in there. I would have, you know... I think you could reasonably assume I'm probably not in my 40s, but you never know. You never know. OGs remember Oof from old Minecraft? You talking Oof in our Discord server? Or you talk... Oh, do you mean like the, Dude, I miss those. I'm old enough to remember Minecraft before there was a hunger bar. I'm that many years old. Yeah. Wait, my channel. Why did you name yourself that? I am intrigued. Why would you name yourself something like that? You bursted the Discord? Thank you very much, Acertex. Okay, in all honesty, I don't know what that means. I'm not a big person on Discord. I check Discord intermittently, and I'm not great at it, I'll be honest. And I really don't know what that means. My bad. I'm 20. Maybe. Maybe. I watched you were making the gravel road. What? When was I making the gravel road? Oh, are you talking about, I think I did a live stream where I was doing that at one point. If that's what you're talking about, alright, fair enough. But, also, if you ever want to see any of the live streams, even if they're not publicly available, because after like a month or so, I try to make them unlisted. If you want to check them out, all of my live streams, except for the ones where something bad happened that I didn't want to be left on the internet, they're all in a playlist called like tendedtadpolebiz Minecraft live streams. Oh shoot, I need to get ladders. Okay. Hold on. Let's go grab some ladders. I gotta get that in there. Oof, what's poppin'? Name every enchantment on your tools. Flame 1, power... I'm not gonna do that. I'm too late. Here, I'll scroll through them. You can see them if you want to see them. This is a legacy bow. That's why it has power, or it has infinity and mending on it. Because you can't do that anymore. There's my silk touch. There's my shovel. There's my axe. I'm too lazy. There's that. There's that. There's that. All of these. If you care about any of those, that's what my enchantments are, yes. The 12th of May, 2012 was the first day Minecraft was released on Xbox 360. I didn't get it until... Was it September of 2012? I feel like it was like September of 2012 that I got my Xbox. So, I didn't get it for a while after that, but I did play Minecraft earlier than that. He's a 12-year-old Korean schoolgirl. Lil Davy, you didn't have to tell him that. You did not need to tell him that. What's poppin', Razorblade? How are you doing? How are you? I'm 25 or 35. Maybe. I have been invited to TF Brit to play in a tournament called MCBC. I don't know what that is. My bad. I did get invited. Oh, who was it? Captain Owl invited me to a Discord for some, like, Minecraft PvP championship thing. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I'm in a Discord where I constantly see these guys talking about how they're gonna do a, how they're going to do these, like, PvP competitions, and I'm like, I'm definitely in the wrong Discord. I am not good enough to be doing any of that. I mean, technically speaking, in my YouTube career, I have had one 1v1 PvP experience, and I did win that twice. Because we did a, with Captain Owl, we did a, what's it called? We did like a manhunt that he wanted me to do, and I did not realize, apparently he titled his thing that he was going to beat me, and he ended up not beating me. I'm very surprised, because I right off the bat, we went for a, what's it called? We went for a blacksmith, and immediately I think I got a sword, and I was able to take him out. And then he got away from me, because I was like, look, I'll give you a second shot. He got away from me, and then died to something. So, I'm technically 1-0 in my PvP career, and maybe we keep it that way, because even Technoblade's lost before. I'm batting 1,000 right now. Your channel was hacked? I'm very sorry to hear that. Do I play Skywars? I have, but I have come to realize, Minecraft PvP, much like Fortnite, I get very angry at when I play. I'm a very hostile individual when I play games like that, so I try not to play them, because I just get very pissed off. Like, if you've ever seen my, my Fortnite Rage compilations, those weren't just me acting. I get angry at those games, and for no reason. I really don't need to. I just get very frustrated at them, usually at myself, and then I scream about something else. So, I try not to, I'm a bad person when I play those, and I don't want to be that. It gets you and animated Discord icon, and I can make it for you if you want. Interesting. You're an American, name every eagle. There's bald. That's the one I know. There's a bald eagle. That's a pog one. That's a good one. He's 24, he's 19, he's 64. Maybe. I'm not 64. I'll give you that one. I'm not 64. That's fair. If a PvP thing is probably on Java, it is I mean, I have Java. Like, I know I play on Bedrock, but that's just because my world is on here. I don't have, like, a huge problem playing Java Edition. I just don't like the PvP as much. Because I don't like that it's not sweeping, but you know what I mean? Where it has that, like, you know, you gotta hit slowly, and then there's, like, a recharge at the bottom of the screen. I like playing on Bedrock, where I can just swing, like, just... I screwed up my mic to do that. I brought the mic right down to it. MCBC is mostly parkour and party games. Interesting. If you want to send me a message on Discord about that, I'll check it out. I didn't know that was a thing. Is it on Java Edition? Lol, in the UK, 18 is the legal drinking age, but you can drink low percentage alcohol with parental consent at 16? I try not to learn about those laws too much. I do not drink. And I don't particularly want to. Yeah, finally another stream. I know, Race. Like, again, I don't know exactly how my week is going to go here at school because I believe... Well, see, this is the issue. Most of my stuff, based on, like, the syllabus is going to be due on a Thursday-ish. Like, I have a lab that'll be due Sunday. But I think I have 2 classes where most of my stuff finishes up on a Thursday. But the issue is I also have 1 class where my professor told us... I mean, I just feel like this is torture. He decided every quiz and every test is going to be on a Friday. That's just torture. I just feel like that's kind of torture. Like, put it on a Wednesday. I feel like a test on a Wednesday is just a good way to do it. I really prefer it that way. I feel like Monday is not great. Like, and even a Thursday I respect. A Thursday I can respect. I feel like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the best days of the week to put a test. Because then you have, like, the end of the week where you can kind of just relax, chill out. I don't know. If you do it on a Monday, you ruin the weekend. I don't know. You have a cold? I'm sorry to hear that. Do I remember you, Peyton? I don't know if I do. Peyton isn't a terribly... I remember, like, one Peyton, but I thought it was spelled a different way. So, my bad if I don't. What's poppin', L Gaming? How are you doing? How are you doing on this fine day? Minecraft Bedrock Championship is MCBC. Yes, it's Bedrock. Look, no one ever accused me of being smart. I have the memory of a gnat. My bad. I forgot what it stood for. What's poppin', Not Preston? How are you doing on this fine day? Race wanna play... I don't even know what that... Oh, you're talking to Race 4. Never mind. My bad. Might be. I thought you were saying face reveal. Face reveal at 100k is what I agreed to. You have a biology test tomorrow? Hey, if I can help you out, I am a biology major. So if you have any biology-related questions, I got you. I got you. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And with that, you're good. The Bucks just won. How long has the game been going for? They could not have won already. Hold on. I'm pulling this up. There's no way they just... It's 7-0 in the first quarter. Shut up. Don't even say they just won the game. Are you kidding me? Homework spelled backwards is translated to child abuse in one language. I mean, that's possible. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of homework. It depends on what it's for. I think some of it's just torture. Or, like, the amounts... My calculus class, she would give us, like, 2 hours of homework a night. And that was just too much. Or in, like, some of my history classes. This was in high school. That's what I enjoy about college. In college, there's very little busy work homework. When they give you homework, you usually need to do it. Or it's very helpful to have it. Like, that. Well, first of all, if you are a teacher or a professor or what have you... And you give a question that's like, it's only 10 questions, but each one of them is A through F. You need to go in front of a UN War Crimes Tribunal. That's not okay. I don't like that. And my I have a very fun professor for physics who literally told us, like... I don't want to out her too much, but she said, like, if you want to learn physics... Because there's 2 professors that teach this. She said, if you want to learn physics really well, and you want to take it on with you for the rest of your life... you need to go to the, you need to go talk to your advisor and get your class switched, because I'm not the professor to do that. I'm here if you want an A. She's hilarious. I had her for the, because, like, there's 2 semesters of it. I had her for the first semester lab, and she is a riot. She would show up, like, half an hour late to our labs, and first of all, she swears like a sailor, and she's, like, 60 or something. She's so much fun. And she swore like a sailor. She would show up late, and she was like, I was watching The View. And it's like, hey, I respect it. Because, like, we also had a TA, so it's like we got in the classroom. We were doing just fine. She would just show up late, and then she'd, like, point at our TA and be like, hey, go get me McDonald's. And he would show up half an hour late. and he would just have McDonald's. It was so much fun. I am excited. I'm a little worried about how the classes will go, because we already had a few, and she seems like she doesn't, because she openly said she hasn't taught this class since the 90s, so it'll be fun, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do. They're playing great, better than last week. Hey, I don't have a, well, that's the thing with the Bucks. The Buccaneers are so like I said this I think I said this on a stream even. The Buccaneers were either going to get knocked out of the first round or they could make it to the Super Bowl. Like, they were so hit or miss throughout the season where it was like they just looked like trash some games, and then they also just whooped the Packers at one point. So I don't know. You're from the last room and you were from Mississippi. Well, hello, Peyton. How are you doing? Grant, now, if you get a Discord DM Thursday around noon about biology questions, don't be surprised. Very well. Thursday around noon, I'm going to have a, like I said, I have that, my physics professor has all of our quizzes on Thursday at 1, so I don't know if that's going to work, but yeah. You have your first test in science tomorrow and it's on biology, you're scared. Don't be scared. Biology is not the worst. Biology is very fun. I like it. I'm a biology major, so if you need help, just ask Tadpole. I got you. I'm trying to think. I'm not the best. My memory is not always great, but I'm a fast learner. So, I've learned a lot of stuff at one point or another. So I can help you, yeah. The best feeling is eating Apple Jacks and watching me. I appreciate that. Oof. I have not had Apple Jacks in a quick minute. I'm trying to think, what's the last cereal I had? Pokemon cereal, that's right. I bought a bunch of Pokemons, because I was talking with one of my friends over the break about the best cereal. I think my favorite as a kid would either have been Frosted Flakes, or, I mean, everybody loves, I don't know how they get away with this, like, eating the, what are they called? Lucky Charms. I know they put in those brown things to act like it's healthy, but we all know cereal is not that healthy. Unless you get the healthy ones. Hey, thank you, Jayden! Oh boy, thank you, Jayden, for the donation. Not reading that off, but thank you for the donation. Oh my goodness, what's poppin', DZ? Do you want me to make one for you, an animated Discord icon? Go for it, Asserdex, go for it. How long have I been playing Minecraft? Since like 2012, I think. I think that's the first, because like I think it was 2012 that like one of my friends had a birthday party that we went to, where we literally just had like a LAN, which I don't know if you guys even remember what a LAN party is, but we had a LAN party at his house to do Minecraft, because I had never played Minecraft up until that point, and he just like told me about it in school, and I'm like, that sounds dope. And so I think that was my first experience with it, but until I got my Xbox 360, I never reliably played it. I would just like play it at his house. So I guess since 2012, so what, like 9 years coming up on? I think it's more like 8.5 years, but something like that, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1? Is that the right height? Yeah, we're good. I'm amazed how I so seldom screw up these floor heights. Like, because I can remember on some of my old towers, if you have never screwed up the height of a floor before, it is a horrible feeling. But yeah. Do I need help with the tower? I think I'm alright today, Drone Napper. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I think I'm alright on this one. You got a new headset, but it hurts your head? You may need to look into... See, I always got just, like... I don't even know if they make them anymore. See, because, like, the Turtle Beaches used to be... Everybody had the same, like, $60 one. Everyone that I knew, at the very least. And those had, like, a... They were very nice, but they've since gotten, like, a little crappier for the cheaper versions. I don't know. My brother got a new headset. He gets ones... I have them where they, like, push in on your ears. My brother had a headset for a while, because we got him a new one for Christmas. He had one that, like, would just sit on top of your head. I think those are the most uncomfortable. The ones that, like, are very heavy on the top of your head. I'm all good if they push in on my sides. That's chillin'. Frosted Flakes get too soft too fast. That's... Okay. I understand that I'm a sociopath in this aspect. I like soggy cereal. I have no problem with cereal once it gets soggy in the milk. At no point am I going to turn that down. Like, Frosted Flakes, sometimes I would actively wait until it got a little... Well, no, Frosted Flakes were better when they were crunchy. But some... I'm trying to think. what cereals I preferred that way. Like Frosted Mini Wheats. I preferred it when they got a little soggy. So, I'm kind of a sociopath in that aspect. I'm very sorry. I've missed Jayden's donations that Grant refuses to say. See, I feel like Jayden, he does this all the time where he just tries to, like, walk the line to see what he can get me to say. And I have to be very careful to not get myself demonetized by YouTube for reading off donations. So, I appreciate it, Jayden. I just don't want to get demonetized. Also, if you're watching the stream and you haven't already, I would love it if you gave it a like. That would be big ups. J-Man STL, he didn't say he missed it. He said that he, you know, he didn't say that he didn't read it. He said he misses seeing those donations. Because I haven't been streaming for a while, yeah. But ye. May I join your world? No, I don't let people join the world because I used to do it. And then like 1 in 5 people would grief. And it was very much so not fun. And I don't want to do... Oh, we're out of wood. And so I just don't want to have to deal with it. I'm sorry. I understand why people want to join. But I hope you can respect why I don't let them. Because it's just too much of a hassle. That I do not want to have to... I don't want to have to go through. It's also like, I don't know. Personally, when I go back and watch those... They weren't fun to watch, in my opinion. Because it was mostly me just trying to follow people around to make sure they wouldn't grief. So, my bad. Eat soggy cereal. I'm kind of a crackhead. I didn't say I'm a crackhead. I said that I'm a sociopath for doing it. I understand that it's like a crazy thing that I would do. Not necessarily crazy, but most people don't like that. My bad. You like your cereal with water instead of milk? My grandma. This one just threw me for a loop. I refuse to eat cereal unless it has milk in it. Well, it depends. You know, some cereals are alright without it. But, like, if I'm actually eating it for a full meal and not just a snack, I refuse to eat cereal without milk in it. My grandma, when we would run out of milk, and, like, normally when she ran out, she would just go to the store that day and get more milk. What she would do, if she didn't, though, she would drink it with orange juice. That one just threw me for... She wouldn't even put water in it. It was orange juice that she would put, because she also drank a lot of orange juice. I'm not a big orange juice fan. She would also get it with the pulp. I am not a pulp individual. When there's pulp, it just... Your teeth get gritty. You get... I don't like a drink where stuff gets caught in my teeth. But... I don't know. That was an odd one to me. Why is everyone going live? I can't see them all at once. My bad, Appos. My bad. See, my schedule for the longest time was to try and do a stream every Sunday. Although it's, you know, when there's homework and football and stuff, it gets a bit harder. Football is going to be over here soon. After today, there's literally one more football game for the entire rest of the season. So, and that's the Super Bowl. So, I won't have to worry about that as much. That was my biggest issue for the longest time. There would be like, you know, I don't know, 10 football games. How many? No, probably more than 10. How many teams are there? 32. So there'd normally be 16 football games, or like 14 if there were, you know, bye weeks. There were a lot of games going on. And so that was my biggest issue for a while, that I wanted to watch the games. But without football, I don't have to worry about that so much. Tended Tadpole 1. I've mentioned this before, that like when I was back on 360, I tried to message all of my like number neighbors, whatever they're called. Like, so I messaged Tended Tadpole 1, Tended Tadpole 3, stuff like that. I never got a response, and it was tragic. And I feel like people are now just going to try and get that name just so that they can message me. But, very sad that I never got an answer. Tad, I see that you are Xbox. Why did I pick that? You play on PlayStation. I picked it mostly because of my brother, I'll be honest. Most of my brother's friends were on Xbox. My friends were also on Xbox. And, yeah, I didn't know anybody on PlayStation. Because I have a couple of friends who have since gone to PlayStation. But, I don't know. I don't like the PlayStation UI as much. I don't know. Probably because of my friends. That's probably the best reason. And my brother. That's it. You have to go, but you'll join next live stream. Very well. Have a Gucci one, A-Post. Thank you for being here. Your grandma probably did that because she grew up during the Depression. That's fair. She did grow up during the Depression. I don't know, though, because that, well, I suppose, but it was like, It was odd. It was like a 50-50 thing. Half the time she would just go get new milk. And half the time she would just do it with orange juice. I never understood that. Because it also wasn't just orange juice. It was like, it wasn't just that she would do it with orange juice. It was she would either do it with orange juice or just wouldn't eat the cereal. Because if she didn't have orange juice and didn't have milk, she just wasn't eating cereal. She would only eat toast. She also liked her toast burnt. My grandma was an interesting individual. She always called it crispy, but her toast would, like, she'd put it in the toaster, it would come out black. Or, like, you know, it would come out like a crispy brown, and I'm like, that's perfect. And she's like, put it in for a little more. My grandma was very interesting. But no, I mean, it's like, yeah. She refused to drink it with water. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I have tried it before where you drink it with water. Cereal with water is disgusting. Don't ever do that. It's a mistake. Unless you're, like, lactose intolerant. Then you kind of get a pass. My roommate made fun of me the one time I drank soy milk. Yeah. It was chocolate soy milk, too. It was just very sweet. Soy milk is just not where it's at. I'm not a soy boy. But don't ever do it with water. Cereal with water is just nasty. Orange juice hurts your throat. I like orange juice, but here's the thing. Fruit juice is basically just soda. They act like it's healthy because, like, oh, eat your fruits. The fruits are healthy because you get fiber and, like, certain like, vitamins out of it. When you're drinking fruit juice, it's basically just sugar water. Because, like, the reason we eat our fruits is because they're so sugary, but the reason you should eat fruits is because it has a lot of good stuff in it. So when you have fruit juice, I mean, they take out all of the, like, that's stuff. With pulp is probably healthier because you're getting some fiber out of it. But, like, I don't drink fruit juice anymore because, oh my gosh, I remember, like, the first time I looked at the label up at school. When you're, like, one of the, what was it? It was, like, a little thing of cranberry juice, which I love cranberry juice. Cranberry juice has more sugar than, like, Mountain Dew. Some Mountain Dews. I was amazed. I don't know. I don't drink much fruit juice anymore. Remember when you were younger and your dad forced you to watch it? To watch what? Oof, what are you talking about? Forced me to watch what? I'm very confused. Old people like gross shit because of that. Pulp just makes you gag. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, it's a texture thing. There are certain foods I won't eat because of texture. Pears and peaches, I don't like. Watermelon, I just don't like the taste of. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I won't eat because of the... See, okay, most people won't eat okra because of it. Because okra is just slimy. But I love okra. Okra's great. Yee. Tad, I see that you were on Xbox. I already answered you, Oceanic. I already answered that question. I don't know if you didn't hear me. What's poppin', Freezy? How are you doing? Wait, is it Freezy or Frenzy? Frenzy, my bad. What's poppin', Frenzy? Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. You were the Pope of your server's Catholic Church? Interesting. We don't have a Pope here. We just follow the real Pope. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Do not go anywhere. If you have not already, I would love it if you left a like. I will be right back. Please do not spam. The mods will still be here. I have returned. Your server's Catholic name for you is Benedict. Interesting. Okay. Is it just me or does anyone else drink milk then orange juice? What? That doesn't even sound like a great thing to do back to back. Bruh, Grant, someone joined your realm and peeped in the window. What? What? Did someone join the world? No one's in the world. Okay, that just freaked me out. What? It doesn't say anybody was in the world. How do I have 28 god apples? I started the world. I mean, the world is like really old. So I've had it for years. And I don't know. Back in the day, you could get them. I've just had them for a long time. I've also duplicated them quite a bit. I don't want to act like I've just had them. Oh, shoot. We need to get more ladders. Let's just cut some of these down. And I'll make ladders out of them. Yee. Bro, Grant, someone... Ashton, did you join my game?
No, I'm playing this.
They're claiming someone joined my game. I don't think anybody joined. Like, it doesn't say anybody joined the world. Which I feel... Oh, shoot. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. There we go. It doesn't say anybody joined. Now you're scaring me. At least we have the moving enchantment effect. Hey, I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm glad you appreciate it. Without Tad, we are lost. Hey, don't worry. I'm back. I'm back. Fear not. They're just trolling. My dad used to make me watch the Andy Griffith Show. I'm trying to think. My dad would watch a lot of Fox News. That's what he did. And see, this is how I know I'm a boomer at this point. My parents would watch 60 Minutes, and I hated that show. I don't know what for, like... I mean, I know why. It was because baseball I enjoyed watching. But, like, if it wasn't that, I wanted to watch cartoons. And, like, every Sunday they would watch 60 Minutes, and then on Thursday in St. Louis, there's this, like, PBS show. I think it's just a St. Louis thing. It's called Donnybrook, where it's just a bunch of old people who just talk about stuff that's going on. It's a weird show. It is if you know, you know. But they would always watch those two shows, and I hated those shows. And I now know I'm old because I actively enjoy watching 60 Minutes now. It's a fun thing. I like 60 Minutes. Good show. If you haven't seen it. Because they just do neat stuff. But that, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I know my dad would always have Fox News on. That was the one thing that I know he would always... I wouldn't even watch it because I didn't care. I would just go, you know, watch Teen Titans in the other room or something. So I didn't get forced to watch a lot of stuff. We were chilling. Hero wine. Oh, I guess, okay. My grandma would also love to watch TLC, like What Not to Wear stuff. Yeah, finally the live streams are back. I don't know how frequently they're going to be back. I don't want to get your hopes up too high. But yeah. What blocks go well together? I think dark oak, sandstone, and cobblestone is my perfect combination. What am I looking for? We're looking for stone. Perfect. I think that is the perfect combination, but yeah. What is my favorite animal in Minecraft? Mushrooms. Easy. Mushrooms. I love mushrooms. They're beautiful. There's a reason I got a bunch of them in my house and just leave them there. You gotta go again. Thank you for being here, Clover. I hope you have a good one. CIA. What's popping? What am I working on? I'm working on I call them towers. Other people call them skyscrapers. I have a city of them that I've been working on for a while. And we're just having fun making them. What's my favorite team in the NFL? Yours is the Chiefs. Mine is also the Chiefs. I would say the like the MLB, I have an opinion on pretty much every team. The NFL, I have a strong opinion about only a handful of teams. I don't like the Rams. I don't like the Patriots. Those teams I actively dislike. Other than that, the rest of them I'm mostly just okay with. I know my roommate also hates the Packers. I do not hate the Packers. There's a lot of people. See, St. Louis is odd because there's a bunch of people. Like, in St. Louis, I've seen so many teams that people root for. I always feel bad when I see someone in St. Louis wearing, like, a Detroit Lions hoodie. You just feel bad about that because they've been rough for a while. They have not had great things going on. But, yeah. 100 likes. Hey, you love to see it. If you're liking the stream, I would love it if you left a like. Are you ever thinking of making a Minecraft server? I did make one, but I couldn't get it to work correctly, so we'll get it going. We'll get it going. How do I build so fast? Whoops. How do you build so fast and nobody joined, lol? Yeah, I didn't think anybody joined. Oof just tried to freak me out there. Part of it is, I don't know, I've done this so many times, I don't even have to look necessarily. I just know how to do it correctly. Like, the first floor is always the hardest because you have to set, like, the groundwork for everything and figure out how you want the building to look. But after that, I can kind of just, like, doing this. I click a button and then walk to the side, and then I can read the chat for a little bit. So, yeah, I messed that up. I saw that. You like stone bricks, spruce, and mossy cobble. I don't know how mossy cobble would go with that. Unless you're going for, like, a really old look. If you're going for an old look, sure, that works just fine. How do you keep messing up that bed? Oh my gosh. How are you even like that? You have a Corsair, but okay. Neat. Nice job. Do I like Notre Dame? I don't like college football. College football, I, like, actively don't watch. Well, see, that's my thing. With the NFL, I didn't like them for the longest time because of, like, their concussion thing and how they were trying to, like, hide it. But at this point, I feel like people know about it. You know? I feel like if you're going into the NFL, you know brain damage. Like, they can do as much as they want to try and mitigate it, but brain damage will always be a thing because you're constantly having to hit people. So I feel like at that rate, people know that they're going to get that, and they are getting a ridiculous amount of money to do it. Which is not ideal, I know that, but still. With college football, they're actively not being paid, which is just scummy. You know, because they're getting the same damage as the NFL is taking. So, I don't know, I just think it's scummy, that type of stuff. I'm not saying I'll never enjoy it, but for the time being, for that reason, I don't really want to watch. Also, it's just not as good, that's part of it. Oh, that's why you watch me? I appreciate it. Go Bucks, go. I'm amazed how many Buccaneers fans we have. I assume you guys just either don't like the Packers or just rooting for them for this, because I have never seen this many people. Make the Maze Bank Building from GTA 5. That would be a tall order. That would be quite the building, but yeah. Interceded Ramos and Tama. I don't even know what that means. Not sure what that means. You do like a lot of overgrown stuff. Yeah, I was going to say, look, if you're trying to do... Because when I heard that, the first thing I thought about was like a jungle temple. You could definitely do something like that with those. It's 14-7 Tampa Bay. I would be amazed if Tom Brady went to another Super Bowl. Wow. I really didn't think they had a chance this game. Look, it's not even almost over, so there's still a lot of game to go. But I didn't think it would be even close. Not even remotely. I am genuinely amazed that it's like this. Damn it, I keep messing this up. I also need to figure out how tall do I want this to be. We still have quite a few floors to go. But I really should have thought of that ahead of time. Because I'm kind of doing this a little wrong, you know what I'm saying? What's the tower going to be? I have no idea. I mean, if you haven't seen them already, I kind of just build the towers and then figure out after the fact what I want to do with them. So, I don't know. We'll figure out. Usually after I build it, we come up with whatever we've been talking about. Or something interesting. I just ask for a name. Which usually when I ask for a name, people just try and have me name it after them. Which 9 times out of 10 I don't do. But yeah. Oh, shoot. Tom Brady's playing great. Hey, I don't doubt it. He's not doing horribly. Still a cheater, though. I know you hate to hear it, President Mike, but he did cheat. That's my biggest issue with him. Like, I love the Cardinals, the St. Louis Cardinals. But they were punished for cheating, and you kind of have to accept that. Now, the cheating they did was, like, completely inconsequential. And I'm not sure how much it was utilized, but they cheated, and they were punished for it. It was one guy who came from the Astros, like, had the sign-in for some of the Astros stuff. And so they signed in and were trying to take data, which they lost draft picks, and that's part of why the Astros got so good after that. So, you know, you have to admit when they cheated. You just have to do it. Aaron Rodgers is terrible in the NFC Championship, so I'm not surprised they're losing. I don't know. I still don't think Aaron Rodgers should be the MVP. What? They're tied now?
He threw a bomb to down the field and ended up making a touchdown on it.
We are tied. I really want to watch this now. I'm going to try and finish this tower as quickly as I can to watch it then. It's going to be the Bucks and the Bills. You guys really think, make this one for you. Oof, I could do that. Oof, you've been here long enough. Maybe I do need to name one after you. Now again, I don't normally do this. But I could make a different thing. I hate Tom Brady because he's a cheater. That's my thing. I never want to say I, like, hate something because I feel like that's very strong. I dislike that Tom Brady cheated. He has treated his body well, though, so you got to give him some credit where it's due. Chiefs and Packers. I'm very worried about the Chiefs' prospects because the Chiefs are so hit or miss. Like, they win a lot, don't get me wrong, but they've been worrying me recently. You got to go study for the test. Have a Gucci one, MK, and best of luck on your test. Computer specs, I do not even know them. If I knew them, I would tell you. Oh, shoot, we got to get even more stone. Wow, this is using a lot of stone. I might have to get another thing of this. I figured that would be more than enough, but no. Well then, interesting. The Packers aren't winning today. It is tied, President Mike. It is tied. What's my Xbox gamer tag? You are never going to figure out tendedtadpolebiz gamer tag. So you may as well not even try. That's all it is. You gotta go sleep. Have a Gucci one, William. Sweet dreams. See, I regularly forget about time zones when I'm not doing YouTube for a while. So yeah, you're British, so you don't know a lot about the NFL. That's fair. That's fair. And again, I'm sorry that I talk about it as much as I do. I just get interested in it. Like, especially during the season, I would talk a lot about fantasy football. Because my team got railed half the time. I mean, we were just getting screwed out of stuff left and right. Ashton ended up winning. I came in third. And, like, I was, like, cemented as third, too. Because, like, Ashton and Rod were about 20 points apart, I think they finished. Something like that. And, I think I was 100 points behind Rod. And the person behind me was, like, at least 50 points behind me. So, I had a sizable third place lead. Brady looks 25 at 43. I will say, look. He's taking care of his body. He's done very well for himself, yeah. You're overly confident in your beloved Bills. Here's my thing. I was worried when Patrick Mahomes went down last week. But they, you know, even without Patrick Mahomes, they have somewhat of a fighting chance. If Josh, like, this is what you need to be worried about. The Bills have not put their team together all that great. If Josh Allen goes down, you guys are done for. And that's just a tragedy. But, I mean, did you see, oh, what was it? Was it, like, week 15 or 16? When they pulled Josh Allen after they were just, like, I forget who they were playing. They were stomping somebody, and they pulled him at the end of the game because they knew they were going to win. Did you see how rough they looked when they did that? I mean, it's basically Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. I'm concerned about that team without it. You thought of a new game mode for Minecraft? What would that be? What would that be? It's Tended Tapple 2. That's his gamer. That was the joke. You weren't supposed to tell. Oh my gosh. All right. You hear a mine shaft in your world? You can hear those? What? You're talking like the ones with the wood, right? How do you hear that? Okay, what is my monitor doing? My right monitor that I have like the stream stuff going on just keeps flickering. I don't know what's doing. Do I play hockey or baseball? I don't play anything. Hockey, I will watch specifically the Blues in the playoffs. Like, I'm not a huge hockey person, but I do enjoy watching the playoffs. Like in 2019 when they won the Stanley Cup, that was pretty cool. That is a rough game to watch, though. I don't know how people watch it. Like, I have my friend Alvin. I think he's been on streams before. That dude watches hockey constantly. I don't know how he does it. I mean, that's just too much for me. I cannot. But, yeah. Make this the tallest tower in your city. This is not. I think the tallest tower is probably going to be... Where is it? That one right there. I think it's called Pog Tower. I wanted to make it taller, but I didn't have enough resources to make it that tall. This tower is just going to be a fairly normal height. And then I'm thinking as we get out further that way, maybe like there, I'll try and put... I know I told Philip I would make the basketball stadium first. I'm not a huge basketball person, so I kind of want to do the football stadium first. Because we already have a basketball one. Or not a basketball. We already have a baseball stadium in the world. And I feel like, you know, since I already did that, I probably don't need to do another. But I would very much so like to do... football at some point. I think that would be nice. How's it going? I'm doing good, CMP. How are you? Hockey pisses you off. It's just a violent sport. I'm just like, I don't know. I like baseball. Baseball is a very gentleman's sport. You watch it, they play well. Sometimes there are fights, and when those happen, they're neat to watch. But like, you watch hockey, and there's like a fist fight every game. It's wild. Like, I don't like watching fighting most of the time. Most of the time, unless there's like a reason to watch it. I don't watch fighting much because I'm a little wuss about it. But yeah. There's a Minecraft noise if you're near a cave and it sounds like a minecart going down the rails. Oh, okay. I did not know about that. You only watch the NHL? I mean, that's fair. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the NHL. I just don't watch it a ton. Well, see, here's my thing with it. With baseball, you watch like, and I guess this is why people call it boring. You watch baseball, and until it gets to like the 9th inning, you don't get terribly like stressed out watching. With hockey, it was like, I mean, any time it went down the ice, something felt like it was gonna happen, and it almost never does. With baseball, it's just, I don't know. It's more slow paced, but you get to enjoy it. They also call it slow paced, but NFL games usually take longer to watch the full thing than baseball games do. So, I don't know. I enjoy baseball. A lot of fun. I should build the Eiffel Tower. I'm not no French person. I don't need to do that. Actually, we could just stop it here. Make it this tall. 100. I don't know if I've done any that are just 100 tall. And yeah, at 30 blocks tall, because I know this is, well, like 29-ish, whatever. This will be tall enough that if you fell off of it, you would die. Which is, in my world, for it to be called a tower, it needs to be tall enough that if you fell off, you die. You like British football, you mean soccer, volleyball, and basketball. Basketball, I've never gotten into. Mostly because St. Louis doesn't have a team. And, you know, my same thing with college sports applies there as well. I don't like watching college basketball. Because it's, okay, college basketball is different because they're usually not just, like, you know, getting absolutely brutalized like they are in the NFL. But I still don't like that they aren't getting paid. I think that's just crappy. Because, like, March Madness, they have more than enough money to pay them a little bit. And they just set it up to where it's like, oh, we can't because of the NCAA. It's like, you could change that rule. You could very much so. I know I say I don't like to get political. That's one thing I will be political about, but yeah. Red balloon reveal at 40,000. I don't have a red balloon. You tell me I'd have to buy a red balloon to show it off at 40,000? Oof. Wait, minecarts can move on 1 block rails in Bedrock? What? I don't even know what that means. Sorry, Grant. What now? You're good, bro. You used to watch all the streams, but you lost interest in Minecraft, but now you started playing it against you back in the streams. I appreciate that. Hey, and if you want to watch, I know I'm not streaming a ton. I don't stream as, not like I don't do it much, but I'm not doing it nearly as much as I did on break. But if you want to watch any of those streams, all of them are on the playlist, if you care. Also, I haven't shouted out yet during the stream. If you want to check me out on any of my other social media, I have my Twitch, my Twitter, my TikTok, my Instagram, and Discord. I was forgetting one of them. I have all of those linked down below if you want to check them out. If not, I appreciate you being here anyway. Ooh, do I have enough ladder? Damn it, I don't have enough ladders. We're just going to have to cut down a couple more trees to finish that out, but yeah. You should tour your world, or I should tour your world because I inspired you to build it. I could at some point. If you ever have a realm and you want me to check it out, feel free to send me an invite. I always try and, anytime I get an invite, I always try and hop on and do something. Usually I'll just, like, leave a sign. No, this is what I wanted. I'll usually leave a sign or something that's like, Tadpole is here. But if you have a good one, let me know. I'd love to see it. The Bucks can't stop the run. To be fair, the Packers have an insane run game in their defense, but yeah. No, don't pay athletes. They can't be trusted with money. Just give it to the greedy business people. Yeah, obviously. Like, and that's the thing. I don't think they should be... I don't like the exorbitant... Like, athletes make way too much money for what they do. In my opinion, I think they do. I think, well, NFL's... Well... Because that's part of it as well. It's like doctors make a lot as well because they have to go through a ton of training. So, you know, in one aspect of it, I suppose... Like, in the NFL, you're very much so putting your body on the line. So, I don't know. I feel like, you know, give them... I don't know, give them hourly or like 60,000 a year or something to do college sports. I feel like they deserve something, you know what I mean? Nothing is just criminal, you know? William, please do not spam. Please do not spam. Oh yeah, I tweet fairly frequently. I do have an Instagram. Twitch, I have done 2 streams actually, not 1. 2 streams. I did a stream when we got to 200 followers, and I think I might do another one. Dude, nobody showed up to that Twitch stream. Like, I think I literally had like an average of like 5 people watching or something. It was wild. There were not a lot of people. The Bucks are the best rushing defense, so you don't know. That's the thing. The Bucks are so... Well, didn't they get Vita Vea back? I suppose, yeah. Could I shout out your channel? Shout out to CMP. Shout out to CMP. You'll be right back. You're getting food. Have a Gucci one, Reagan. I hope you get something. I need to get food, too. I always wake up and have, like, a protein shake to start my day, but I get very hungry very quickly. But, yeah. Once again, Grant looks like off-brand Tom Holland, which is a compliment. I'll take it. That doesn't offend me. I'll take that. I'm trying to think if there's anything that... If you called me, like, a potato, I'd probably get offended by that. But for the most part, I don't get offended by too much looks-wise. Yeah, unless you're I guess, you know, if you were gonna call me something mean, I suppose. All right, let's get. I need a little bit more stone, and then this has glass, right? Yeah, we can take the glass, and how does that look? That is a short building, but I don't care. It looks good enough. All right, where is? You better back off, dude, or you're gonna lose life privileges. All right, and then a little bit of you. Okay, y'all just want to play, huh? Alright, we're going to bed. I'm not dealing with that. Y'all some hoes for that. Do I remember you? Yes, I do, Gibby. How are you doing? Wait. When did you do this Twitch stream? I think it was like the Monday before. So maybe like a week or 2 ago Monday? I don't remember exactly. Did you advertise it at all? I most certainly did. Every day on stream, I told people, go follow my Twitch. I will do a stream on like that Monday. And then nobody showed up. Tragedy. Do I remember you from episodes 25 to 30? I do. I never understand why so many people ask if I remember them. Like, I don't have a problem answering. Okay, except for there's one person that, like, for whatever reason, every time Rain asks me if I remember him, that one just gets to me. But, like, the people who don't show up terribly frequently, yeah, I get it. It makes some sense when they ask. I feel like Rain just does it to annoy me now. But... yeah. Potato, you can't spell. That's just mean, Dylan. Sorry, you gotta go. Have a Gucci one, Oceanic. Thank you for being here. Sleep. Is this a solo world? Not I mean, no. Not really. It's mostly me, but it's not explicitly me, if that makes sense. Like, I mostly play this by myself, but I let, like, my IRL friends, or, like, people that I've played with for a long time can get in here sometimes. I don't really let, like, random people join, if that's what you're asking. But yeah, oh my gosh, why did I have to be just ever so slightly low? Hey, thank you, McChicks, for the donation. Oh, you didn't say anything. Oh, I guess with, like, $2 you can't say anything, or $1 you can't say anything with it. Thank you very much, McChicks. If you have anything you want to say, let me know. Jonathan, please stop spamming. I'm asking you nicely before you get timed out. Because you will get timed out if you keep doing that. Alright, Jonathan. I tried to be nice. I tried to reason with you. If you have anything you want to say, I'll try and read it. It's just saying the same letter 20 times is not productive. It's not going to lead to anything good, you know what I'm saying? It was a joke. What was the joke? My bad. Spamming is not a joke, it's just obnoxious. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but yeah. Am I playing Java? No, I'm playing Bedrock. I have Java, but I'm playing Bedrock Edition at this time. Mostly because it was easier to transfer to Bedrock. Which, to be fair, going from Bedrock to Java is not terribly difficult. I've looked into it, you can do it reasonably easily. But yeah. You see someone spam the second they join. I don't know why they do that. Also, what's poppin', Salty? I hope you're having a Gucci one. Building Tadpole 2. Yeah. You're not wrong. Also, lick the stream. I would say maybe like the stream, but yeah, you can do what you want. You can go for it. Is it still tied?
No, it's 14-7.
14. I thought it was tied.
Tampa Bay scored again.
Tragic. Tampa Bay is up now, huh? Spamming sucks. Well, see, I just don't get it.
I picked them, right?
You picked who?
I picked Tampa Bay this week.
I don't remember. I'll take. See, because I asked people for their picks and I barely got any answers. So.
I wanted to take Tampa Bay just because I don't want to pick for Green Bay. You know that.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I'm going to take the Bills.
I'm taking Green Bay and the Bills. Sadly. I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I think the Bills are going to take it. And I feel bad about it. I really hope I'm wrong about that, though. Could you help me get more see, that's the thing. Look, I'll say, like, shout out to you or whatever, but if you want to get more subs, you just gotta work on your content. And that's not saying it's bad. Like, even for me, you always just gotta try and be making it better. And hopefully more and more people will just show up. That's all it is. So you're playing on an iPad with a keyboard? No, I'm playing Windows 10 edition. My iPad is off to the side. I'm playing on a computer. I'm playing on a computer. What?
14-10.
14-10. They kicked a field goal.
Yep.
I'm amazed that they got a lead and they're holding them to it.
Well, they just made a goal line stop.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
They're doing well. Yo, Grant, join my server tonight. I'm probably gonna be watching football. I also, I think I had mentioned this before that like up here at school to go to the gym, you have to sign up for the time slot that you want to go. And I ever so strategically, but then forgot that I did that, signed up for a time slot that would be during the AFC Championship game because I'm very scared that my Chiefs are not going to do well. And so it's the type of thing of like, I can start watching in the second half when either the Chiefs have a sizable lead or it's pretty, oh my gosh, it's going to be a close game too. So I don't know if I can watch. I just get too stressed. Watching the Bucks and the Saints. I really wanted Drew Brees to have a good way out. But watching that game, it's like whoever wins, you're just watching to see a good game. Same thing with like the Packers and the Bucks. I'm not a huge fan of Tom Brady for what he did cheating-wise, but you can't deny the man has done well in his career. Oh shoot, I need to make more pains. I'm good watching games that like I don't really have a vested interest in who wins. Like, I would love for the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl, but I would also be incredibly... Are you kidding me? I would also be incredibly stressed to watch the Chiefs in the Super Bowl because I want them to win. So, like, I would be sad if the Chiefs lost today. But a Bucks and Bucks and Bills or a Packers and Bills Super Bowl, I could watch that and be happy either way. I want Bruce Arians to get another ring. But yeah. Get like 20 plus CPS. I don't even know what that means. Remember when you were younger and your dad forced you to watch football? My dad didn't force me to watch football. My dad didn't even watch much football when I was younger. My dad is a huge baseball fan. I don't know if I've made that clear. If any sports were going on ever, he would be watching baseball. Like, he would even, well, see, he was also a truck driver, so he would listen to a lot of them. But, like, even the spring training games, my dad would listen to. Because he was very interested in them. Yeah. The Chiefs are winning. I hope so. I hope so. That would be big ups. I want the Bills to break the 55-year drought tonight. What do you mean 55? They wouldn't break it tonight. They would break that in 2 weeks. Because remember, they made it to, like, 3 straight Super Bowls. They had a rough go at it. On the Nintendo Switch version, you can look at the bottom of a block and then walk backwards to moonwalk. Interesting. Hey, thank you, McChicks, for the donation. You are my favorite YouTuber. How is your day going? I'm doing very well, McChicks. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very kind. I'm just enjoying life, working on this tower. We're getting close to being done with it, too. I'm excited about it. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. Cow, you don't want to come in here. It's not worth it. If you come in here, you're gonna become food, and I don't want you to do that. Yeah. Lag? No, I'm not seeing any lag on my end. Look, I'm not gonna lie, especially when I'm, like, going to the city, or if I'm going through the portal or something like that, there's usually a decent amount of lag. For once, I do not have lag on this stream. I also remember that swell time that Rod decided to unplug my Ethernet while I was in the middle of a stream. Very, very cool. What? That I did not find it amusing. Oddly enough, when he unplugged the Ethernet cable, it didn't end the stream. It just paused it. Oh, hell no, you do not, Creeper. No, you do not. I was surprised that it didn't just end it. That one threw me for a loop. Is my pick Silk Touch? Yes. My pick is Silk Touch. This one is. I have another... This one here is Fortune. I have one of each. Because, you know, sometimes you need different things. I usually use Silk Touch. Because, like, even on diamonds and stuff like that, you can always use Fortune on them later. If you break it with Silk Touch. If you use Fortune, you're going to break a lot of stuff. I find it much more useful. Oh, Shianik, you're back. What's poppin'? Why are there ads on the stream? Because it's monetized. I monetize the stream. Like, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't making some money off of it. It's not a ton. But I do make some money off the stream. Most of it I will make off... Well, unless there's, like... If there's... Like, that's why I'm amazed when I watch people like, Technoblade or something. When you have hundreds of thousands of people watching... My goodness, you can make a small fortune off of that if you monetize that one. I'm amazed. Like, when I'm watching Technoblade... And it's just, like, popping up $20 donation after $20 donation. That man's making quite a bit off of those streams. Lol, fat cow. Rude. Your grandma's a huge baseball fan. She speaks Spanish and is born in Mexico. Well, neat. Which team does she like? What team is your grandma a fan of? See, the Cardinals... I think they were supposed to play again. No, that's right. They were supposed to play in the UK last year against the Cubs. They did play in Mexico before that. So, very cool if she's a Cardinals fan. Your internet sucks. It's all good. I wonder how she likes baseball. I don't know. Baseball does very well in Latin American countries. It's a very cool sport. And compared to, like, I don't know why football isn't growing more. Because baseball has a pretty wide audience. Soccer probably has the biggest. Although in America, it's very much so not the case.
It's growing, though.
It's growing, but it's not growing fast. Like that, like I think the NFL is still growing pretty decently in America. Because a lot of people do not like it, but yeah. Hello, Tended. I sadly lost my favorite map, but now we have a realm. I'm sorry to hear that, Vizian. I hope the realm goes well. Well, see, the nice thing about the realm is even if it somehow gets corrupted or something like that, realms... Depending on how you set it up, can save a bunch of different versions and keep them. She's an Arizona fan. Sorry about that. That is a rough team to root for. Because every time they get good, they just tank. Like, I mean, I love that we have Paul Goldschmidt from them, but yeah. You're going to play Roblox, but you're going to watch on your iPod. I appreciate that, Elite. Thank you very much. You just joined to see what I'm doing. Well, hello, Paradox. We are once again working on a tower. Right now, I'm just putting on the... What's it called? Right now, I'm just putting on the windows, just so that it looks nice, you know. What happened to my XP level? Oh crap! I forgot I did that. Yeah, I've. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I was clearing out area over here, and twice I had to go back and fix up my shovel and my pickaxe. So, I am completely amazed that I forgot to fix that. Yeah. So, I'm thinking, when I get up to level 75, I'll just enchant 2 books at level 3, and then we'll get back down to 69. My bad. My bad. I'm surprised you're the first one to notice that, Lightning. Even I forgot about that. My bad, my bad. Oh, okay, every time I've seen you say sleep, I figured you were talking about, like, IRL. Yeah, no, I am sleeping. I don't want to deal with mobs. Sorry I've been quiet. I opened 5 tabs of VS Code by mistakes. You had to deal with it. It's all good, Dylan. It's all good. I appreciate you staying with me. Very cool that you're here. Oh boy, my throat is getting dry. I made a stupid mistake. I have a couple of sparkling ices up at school. My mom was very kind. She set it up to where Amazon would send like monthly deliveries of them. So, but I chugged the whole thing. Not chugged, but I drank my whole sparkling ice before I started the stream. So now I am going without for this one for the most part, but yeah. Ooh, where do I get my resources? It depends. The glass, I have a desert where I go and just, like, every so often, like I did it earlier this week, too. I'll just go and clear it out for a little while. That was another reason I had to heal up the shovel. I'll just go and clear out the sand for a while, and then just throw it all in a shulker box, and have it lead to a hopper in my temple over there that I live out of. I have a hopper that, if you've ever seen a yellow shulker box sitting over a furnace, that's what that's for. That just gives me glass constantly. But, yeah. The stone I get from mining, the wood, I do like that. Like, you can see, that forest used to be out to, like, here. I just cut down the trees, and then the saplings I get, I replant all over the place. And we need to get more glass. How many more floors do we have to do? We have 3 more floors. We got this. We got this. Yee. What a creep. How am I a creep? You're gonna head out. Thank you for being here, McChickens. Or, sorry, McChick. My bad. McChicks. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I hope life treats you well. Alright. We'll throw... I don't need any of that in there. So we'll just get you back in there. And I guess I don't need the stone either. And then this should hopefully be enough glass. If it's not, I'm going to be very unhappy. You're upset you missed the past 2 streams? I haven't streamed in a quick minute, Paradox. So it's all good. I haven't done it in a while. Okay. So we only have a few more. Do I have a girlfriend? No, I do not. I do not. I'm just chilling. I'm doing good, Maria. Thank you for asking. Very kind, very kind. Ooh, what's poppin', Techno? How are you doing? Do I want to collab sometime? I have been meaning to collab with people. So I could. I know a couple of you guys had mentioned some people. And I really ought to just reach out to more people to ask them if they want to collab. I was thinking, for some reason, I just keep getting recommended stuff on, like, Instagram, and sometimes on TikTok. Anytime I open TikTok, I'm on it for all of, like, 2 minutes, so I don't watch much on there. But I keep getting recommended stuff of people that are just like, you know, we should be mutuals or collab or whatever. And I have, at times, figured, like, maybe I should respond to some of those, but I don't know. So getting to the point, I'm Discord bot developer. I love coding, and I was going to see if you wanted me to make your Discord server a bot. If not, I understand. I mean, I don't want to waste your time. Because that's it. We have, like, what's his name? We have, like, MEE6. And I feel like the bots we have work pretty decently. Like, I don't know. I feel like the bots we have work just fine. I don't think there's anything that I really need out of Discord. Like, the bots, really all I want them for is to slightly moderate stuff, but mostly just be there, you know, so we can just, like... We have, like, a little monetary system that they do, where, like, you can, you know, beg them for money, or they'll play stuff, like, they'll play music if you're in one of the voice chats. So, I don't know. I feel like, you know, maybe someone else might need it more than me. I appreciate the offer, though. Thank you for asking. Very kind. But, yee. Why did I start Minecraft? Well, originally, the reason that I started it, going back to, like, the old days when I played it at my friend's house, it started because he told me about, like, and I remember I don't know why, I can distinctly remember my brother showing me I was also, like, a little bitch when I was a kid, because my brother showed me a video of Minecraft, of this guy, like, building a little dirt hut, and then the zombies outside trying to break in, and I was terrified of the zombies, because, like I said, I was a little bitch, and so, I can distinctly remember my friend telling me about how you could build, because you know, I assumed that, like, physics applied in that game. So when he told me you could build entire underground fortresses, I thought that was the coolest thing. So, the reason I wanted to play it at first was to make, like, a nice underground base. And they were crappy. I mean, they were just awful. Disgusting little buildings that I made. But I thought they were the coolest thing in the world. So that's why I start. You like listening to streams while doing homework? See, I'm the opposite. If I'm ever doing homework, I need it to be, like, silent. Like not even listening to music. I hate doing other stuff when I'm doing homework, but, you know, neat. There's your email. Hey, if you want to email me, I have my email. I think it's tendedtadpolebiz@gmail.com. I don't know. It should be either in the description or on my about page. If you want to email me there, we can figure it out. What's poppin', Sun Siri? How are you doing? The game is close. Packers have to win, though Tom is a cheater. Yeah, he is a cheater. What quarter is it?
I had it pulled up and I turned it off.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Okay, I heard the fan, and I thought that was, like, the crowd roaring. I'm dumb. Actually, I should have it open on a different tab, but that's all good, yeah. You're totally fine. I do this for a living. This is for fun. I can do auto mod. I mean, I appreciate the offer. I very much so do. And if I did need something, I can definitely reach out to you. I just, in all honesty, I'm not great on Discord. So, my Discord is more just a place where I can, you know, just hang out with people, have fun, talk to them. So, I'm not even sure what bots would do. Like, before I created the Discord server, I probably went on Discord once a month, if that. I never use Discord, so I'm still trying to figure it out as I go. But I really do appreciate the offer. Thank you very much. You have a new Minecraft challenge that could be super hard if I want to make good content. My roommate gave me a great idea. He told me I should try and beat Minecraft with wooden tools. And that sounds very difficult. Well, actually, only one part of it would be difficult. That would be, Oh, we finished it. All right, let's get some torches in here, and then we should be done. Getting the nether portal would be rough. Tom isn't a cheater. The Pats are. Prison Mike, I just went over why Tom Brady is a cheater. They caught him with his text to the, athletic trainer. He cheated. There's a reason he specifically got suspended. And not just random people. I hate to burst your bubble, but Tom Brady did cheat. Not just the Patriots. I'll give you this. The one with the Bengals, sure. That wasn't Tom Brady. But Deflategate was him. I hate to burst your bubble on this one, Prison Mike. That's all it is. Also, Prison Mike, I will give you this. I have since because in the Discord, in one of the Discord, I don't remember which one we were talking in, I said that Tom Brady at his best would probably be worse than Drew Brees at his best. I am willing to concede that. I'll give you Tom Brady at his prime was better than Drew Brees at his. At the same time, Tom Brady is a cheater, though. You gotta admit. Do I have any advice for you if you recently started a YouTube channel? The advice I always give is, if you are not 18, well, I say like under 16, but like, I would recommend, at the very least, if you're 13 even, I wouldn't recommend making a channel. And I don't want you to say your age here, alright? Because I don't want you doxing yourself or anything like that. But I feel like if you're rather young, I would not recommend doing it. That's my first recommendation. If you are of age, hey, go for it. Just keep working on your content. Try and make it, like, I still think I have a long ways to go. My editing is not great. So, I don't know. Figure out how to make content you like. Make sure you enjoy it. And just keep having fun. Don't worry too much about the numbers that pop out of it. Like, especially when I'm doing streams, I can't even tell how many, well, I can check my phone. I can't tell how many people are watching these streams when I'm doing them. Because I feel like, I don't know, 71 people watching. I appreciate you guys watching. I just feel like it would kind of ruin it. You know, if you're always checking the numbers, that's not great. But yeah. Whew, you just finished watching the new AOT. I don't even know what that is. I'm sorry, I do not know what that is. But ye. Drumstick, if you're here, you should turn off the passive for Dank Memer so you can steal your money. No, I don't want people getting their money stolen on that thing. Because people have stolen my money in the past. And I did not want that. But yeah, do I think the Bills will put up a good fight for the Chiefs later? That's the thing. I want my Chiefs to win. But in the, especially after Mahomes had the little head bonk. I want the Chiefs to win, but I have chosen that I think the Bills will win. Reluctantly. But I definitely want the Chiefs to win, yeah. Oh boy. What are my thoughts on the Caves and Cliffs update? I don't know a lot about it. Like, the few times I've talked about it, I usually just have people telling me, like, different things than what I originally thought, so I don't know. I don't know. The Nether update, I tried to look into a little bit because I was very excited about Netherite. I'll learn about the Caves and Cliffs update when it comes out. Because I'm too lazy to look it up right now, and I also don't want to spoil it too much. Do I watch Cobra Kai? I do not. No. AOT. Oh, Attack on Titan. My roommate watches that. I saw one episode of it, and holy crap was that thing. That was a gory show. I've even seen, like, certain scenes from it. Like, I think the first episode, I don't think this is too much of a spoiler. Well, I won't spoil it too much, but, like, the main character watches someone just die in the first episode in a very gory way. So, I'm kind of a little, I'm a little weakling when it comes to that. I don't do that. I can't take, actually, we'll put some in the corners here too, because it's getting rather dark on the sides as well. But yeah, any Marvel fans here? I like Marvel, but I'm not a huge fan. I wouldn't say. I think that would be inaccurate. But ye. Oh my goodness, my voice is good. You know what? I think, how long have we been going? We've been going for about 2 hours at this point. My throat is getting very dry, because like I said, when I don't do these for like day after day, I start to, it just rattles me when I do these for a while. So I think we're pretty much done with the tower. Do you guys have a good name for it? I know, oof, I said I might name it after you. If you guys have a better name, I could. Do you guys, let me know your suggestion. Have I ever played football? I did in gym. My mom wouldn't let me, but I did in gym class. And that's how I broke both of my, well, no, I did one in gym class, one on a Boy Scout trip. But I broke both my arms playing that sport, and it's a very violent sport, and I'm glad I didn't play it. Because brain damage is like a sort of a guaranteed thing. Oh, wow, that looks wonderful. I love that. That's amazing. Okay, do you guys have any good names for what I should name this tower? What kind of phone do I have? I have an iPhone 8. Yee. I'm not completely done yet. I gotta name this tower first. We could do Oof Tower. I'm not against that, but that doesn't necessarily look like an Oof Tower. It almost looks like an insane asylum, the way I built that, but... What on earth? The Tasselast Tower. That is quite the name. That is quite the name. I like that. I'm not going to do the. I'm just going to do... What is that? How do I spell that? How on earth do I spell that? T-A-C-I-L-A-S-T Tower. Tasselast Tower. Or Tackalast. I don't know how you pronounce that. That is... Whoops, I messed that up. That is a name. I like that. 21-10 Tampa Bay. Oh, yeah. I would be lying if I said I wasn't ending this stream early just so I could watch that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. I know this is a bit of a shorter tower. I may try and make it a little taller after the stream. But this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would love it if you dropped a like. And Chiefs Tower. Hey, go Chiefs. Yes, go Chiefs. If you did, I would love it if you gave a like. If you haven't already, I would love it if you subscribed. And if you have subscribed... if you wouldn't mind turning on the bell for notifications, that'll just let you know when I'm streaming or when I do a video or what have you. And if you want to check me out on any of my other social media, my Twitter, my Twitch, my Discord, my Instagram, and my TikTok are all linked down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Tschüss, Kinder.